there, Rick. Yeah, several wind advisories already going into effect, red flag warnings, and even freeze warnings and watches in our forecast as well. So we're taking you outside right now to Santa Monica. Very calm night. There's a look at the pier right there, and we are dealing with clear conditions. That's going to be the case because those northeasterly winds are kicking in, keeping us clear, dry, but not warm. Below average temperatures. Still looking at that cool air filtering in. In fact, in wind-protected areas, we could see frost, sub-freezing temperatures into the overnight hours, and you'll see into the interior valleys of Ventura County. We've got a freeze warning in effect and up along the San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County coastline right there. Other than that, back in our forecast area, we've got several wind advisories. This red coloring on your screen indicating two things, a red flag warning and a wind advisory. And you'll see right there again, we're looking at pretty much windy conditions and dry conditions. So fire weather, a big factor in our forecast, but warm temperatures, not a factor. We're pretty cool this evening. As we look at the big picture wind-wise, you're going to see winds in the double digits, 12 miles an hour in Laguna, Gorman at 12 miles an hour, up to the high desert coming from the northeast at 10 miles an hour. A closer look at those winds this evening. As we mentioned, Santa Clarita right there already gusting. We're already looking at sustained winds around 10 miles an hour. So things are gradually starting to pick up into the overnight hours. Take a look right here. 18 miles an hour. So again, we're starting to see things into the teens. We're starting to see double-digit wind speed. Santa Ana at 14 miles an hour. We're going to check in with your forecast for the next few days coming up in just a little bit. I will tell you, keeping it cool and windy for now. Sharon, back to you.
All right. It has been so cold, like with a capital F. I've had to put on flannel pajamas and socks to go to bed.
What'd she just say?
We're looking at each other.
Cold with a capital what?
F.
Oh, all right.
Freezing. Oh, I mean freezing. Never mind. I lost my marbles.
I was thinking flannel, F flannel.
I get it though.
I thought of flannel. I meant freezing.
That's what happens when you get really, really cold. You can't think straight.
You can't think straight.
That's it.
We'll give that one too.
So we've got the cold mixed with the wind now.
Yes.
Is that double whammy? How?
Exactly. Well, we got the cold mixed in with the wind, but in wind-protected areas. So when we take the cold and we subtract the wind, we get frost advisories.
Equals frost
and
advisory.
Freeze
wow.
warnings.
There you go. Capital F.
Yeah. For freezing or frosty. That's the forecast out there.
That's right.
In some spots, in some of our valleys especially, we're getting down into the 30s and possibly even below that into some of our areas. So again, it's going to be quite cold out there. With a capital C.
That's right.
Yes, or freezing. All right, so we're going to take you outside right now. And, of course, you can't see the temperature out there by looking at the shop, but you can cheat and take a look at the bottom of your screen there. And that's how cold it is right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So we're already at 52. Yeah, very clear out there. Clear conditions, guys, always make for cool conditions because essentially all that daytime heat we get, it escapes up into the atmosphere into the overnight hours. So that's actually making for cooler conditions as well. When we do see cloudy nights, it's actually the cloud cover that insulates us into the overnight hours. So we're seeing pretty much cloud-free conditions, cool conditions, freezing conditions, and on top of that, fire conditions as well. Take a look at all of these watches and warnings. You're going to see your screen lighting up right there. Wind advisories indicated by the light blue. We've got a red flag warning, and it's on top of that wind advisory. So that's that red highlighting on your screen. And right there, freeze warning in the interior counties of Ventura County right there, interior valleys rather of Ventura County. So we're looking at very cold conditions, clear conditions again, fire conditions, and windy conditions. You'll see right there. Look at the big picture wind-wise. 15-mile-an-hour winds already up in Ventura County, over to Gorman, 11 miles an hour. And over to the IE, northeasterly winds coming in at 13 miles an hour in Riverside. And again, we're expecting even gustier conditions into the overnight and the morning hours. Temperatures out there into the 40s and 50s, 52 in downtown, 48 San Dimas, already getting down to freezing in Palmdale and Big Pines, the Lucerne Valley at 27 degrees. So it is very cold out there. Clear as well. Pretty much all week long for the valleys and the Inland Empire. Sunshine across the board. Breezy to windy conditions. Clear and clear. Clear and clear. Clear and cool. How about that? By Wednesday, it is clear and clear too. Clear and cool by Thursday. So that alliteration always gets you. And then by Friday, mild temperatures by Saturday. Plenty of sunshine for you. So sunshine across the board, but remember, it's cool and we are looking at fire conditions over the next couple of days. Rick, back to you. Yes, well, you kind of get to pick because in the wind-protected areas, it's going to be quite cold. In fact, sub-freezing temperatures where we're looking at the windy conditions doesn't look like we're going to drop below freezing, but it'll still be cold, just not freezing. if you got that. So clear conditions out there. We're going to recap for you. On radar, you'll see the entire screen pretty much lighting up for you this evening. We're looking at red on your screen, both, well, the red indicating both a red flag warning and a wind advisory. We've got wind advisories indicated by the light blue on your screen as well, and a freeze warning in the interior valleys of Ventura County. So again, we are expecting sub-freezing temperatures in a lot of spots, already looking at sub-freezing temperatures in some spots in the high desert. So we'll get to the numbers in a minute. Do want to show you we're starting to look at pretty windy conditions, sustained winds in the double digits in the IE into Orange County right there, up through the Grapevine in the high desert as well. We're already looking at double-digit winds, and the winds coming from the northeast. So it is a pretty typical Santa Ana event here. You'll see below freezing temperatures already for Palmdale, 31 degrees, Big Pines 32, the Lucerne Valley already at 27, sub-freezing there over to Forest Falls. We're showing you some of the coolest spots as we take you over the coast, a little more mild, usually is along the coastline, usually a little more temperate closer to the water. 58 degrees in Malibu, San Pedro 56, Laguna Beach, you're at 54 degrees. So earlier today, we made it to 64 degrees. That's for downtown. Average is 68. So we were 4 degrees below average for this time of year, and we were not close to making record temperatures, at least not record highs. 89 degrees. So that certainly wasn't the case today. And again, as we head into the next few days, we're going to continue to keep temperatures below average for this time of year. Over the next 24 hours, we're down to 40 degrees in the basin, sub-freezing temperatures in some of our valleys and in the high desert. First thing in the morning, we're up to 44 degrees, and by the afternoon, we're already up into the 60s with plenty of sunshine, but again, still looking at sub-freezing temperatures overnight and, well, below average temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Sharon, back to you.
All right, Evelyn.
I've always wanted a lizard or an iguana.
Gosh.
I'm totally a reptile.
Get rid of the
gal.
rat problems for you.
That's true. But no.
Not so much. Yeah, maybe not kind of in your tree or in the wild, but as a pet, why not? All right. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to move on. We're going to take you to LAX this evening. Pylons lighting up orange and green. Very festive out there. Clear conditions, but cool conditions and windy conditions as well. We've got a freeze warning in effect. We've got a red flag warning and wind advisories in effect all across the Southland this evening. Already windy out there. We are expecting dry weather, but cool weather as well. In fact, in wind-protected areas, we could see sub-freezing temperatures. Let's get to the wind. First and foremost, you'll see 14-mile-an-hour winds along the Ventura County coastline up to the high desert. 10-mile-an-hour sustained winds over to Orange County. We're at 12 miles an hour. Wind coming out of the northeast this evening, and for the IE, same thing goes. So you'll see temperature-wise, very cool. The high desert already looking at below freezing temperatures. 31 in Palmdale, 25 in the Lucerne Valley, 56 San Pedro, and 59 as we head over to the Malibu coastline there. 64 earlier downtown. Average is 68 degrees, and, well, we're only getting up to 66 tomorrow. So we're still keeping it a little below average for this time of year. Clear conditions, very cool conditions tonight for the basin. We're getting up to 40 degrees, and by tomorrow, we're really only keeping things into the 60s as we head into the next few days. We're taking you to the valleys and the Inland Empire this evening. You're going to see breezy to windy conditions, clear and cool as we head into Wednesday. Do want to mention the wind advisories, the red flag warnings lasting through tomorrow, and those frost advisories and freeze warnings mainly again to our north at this point. But again, we're already looking at sub-freezing temperatures in spots like the high desert. As we head into Wednesday, things are going to calm down wind-wise. Things are going to warm up a little bit temperature-wise. We're getting a little close to average, but still not quite there, a little below average. By Thursday, we're still clear and cool. We're flirting with 70 by Friday, so we're calling it mild in the valleys and in the Inland Empire. By Saturday, plenty of sunshine, and I'm going out on a limb here. One model looks like it's forecasting a little bit of rain come Monday. Again, this is past the 5-day forecast. I know a lot of us want a little bit of snow out there, want a little bit of rain as well. So we're keeping our eye on it, but for now, nothing but clear, dry, and cool conditions over the next couple of days. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All righty.